You have any plans for Weekend Liberty, Jack?
My sisters have been working in Los Angeles in a bomber factory. They're coming down to visit. I'm meeting them at the station at 6.
Good for you, Jack. Are they cute?
They're my sisters, Hank.
Attention! Final inspection before Liberty.
Oh, there's Cole. I don't know. I don't like Cole in the flashbacks.
Good job, Kelso.
He just has that weird vibe. I kind of get that same thing in the present time too, because like he's always trying to be a perfectionist, but just the thing with Kelso and how he behaves, it doesn't seem right.
Are we going somewhere, gentlemen? Full inspection. It had better be exceptional if any of you want liberty this weekend. Kelso, this carbine. The bore is dirty.
No, it isn't.
Are you arguing with me, Kelso?
Do what you need to do, Sergeant. You know the bore is immaculate.
Weekend Liberty canceled. 2-day field drill. Clean this rifle.
No.
That's
Do you know
unfair
the
to Kelso.
penalty for insubordination, Kelso?
Jack, don't do it.
Forget him, Hank. He doesn't have what it takes.
Are you two finished? Are you going to clean this rifle?
No, Sergeant. Cole is right. I'm going to stop playing games and join a rifle company and fight the real enemy.
I don't know. It just seems weird, and I don't like Cole's past. I feel like they're doing wrong to Kelso, but I could be wrong, and that's probably how Cole is feeling. A lot of possibilities. Oh god. Hit and run.
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down to 1 round.
Can I talk to him? Cases you have unlocked or downloaded can be accessed for replay via the cases section of the main menu. Okay.
What do you say?
Can I talk to any of them? Guess not. Alright. Let's go to the case and see what's going on. I mean, to the scene and see what's going on. Bukowski's awfully quiet. Bukowski, it's time to go.
You can drive.
I need my driver. Come on, hurry up. I like how they run.
Looks like the DA is going to press charges. Anna Rodriguez might do time.
Who's Anna Rodriguez?
I'll speak to the DA. She suffered enough.
I don't know, Cole. She's an easy make, and the DA likes convictions.
I'll convince him to let it go.
How you do that?
I'll give him something better.
We need to talk to that lady and that bartender.
Detectives! Over here!
What you got for me, Blue?
Cole Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
Dick is a white male named Lester Patterson. Walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there, and he ended up here. Dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar. Name is Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old, she left Kansas to follow the yellow brick road.
Is that so?
We'll take a formal statement later. Right now, we're going to take a look around.
Okay, let's look at the clues for now. Let's look at the hat. I don't think it's gonna be relevant, but just to be safe. Cole isn't saying anything either, but I guess it's not relevant, so let's skip that. It made a noise. Where is it? Oh, the
Landed on
body.
his face and ended up here. Car must have struck him from behind.
Phelps?
Man, it hurts my
Take a
eyes
look
looking
at
at
the body.
Cole
Poor guy didn't stand
touching
a
all the
chance.
evidence with his bare hand. Scratch bruises, probably after impact. Nothing over there. Does he have anything inside his jacket? We got a name and
We
address.
can notify next of kin.
Some money. Don't think that's important, so let's leave that. Anything on the other side? Dear Mr. Patterson, okay. Don't really have to read that.
Patterson has
Insurance
life
letter.
insurance.
We're a standard veteran care policy entitled you to a lump sum payout of $10,000 in the event of your untimely death or permanent incapacitation. This new plan secures your beneficiaries a sum of $16,000. So, yeah, so his beneficiaries would get a lot of money. Could be a reason to get himself killed, then I don't know. Maybe somebody killed him for that. Do we have anything else? Nope. Yeah, never mind. So I think the body's done inspecting. Let's see what. Okay.
What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent hood ornament. Those things are killers.
Okay. He was dragged a long distance.
Body traveled a good 20 feet.
Doesn't seem like it was an accident.
Careful where you're stepping, Phil. I don't come down to the station house.
Yeah,
and
my
tap dance
bad.
On your desk.
So there's blood here, and then so he got hit here. He was on the hood up until here. Then he dropped. Okay, he dropped over there, and then he got dragged. Okay, got it.
This blood is a long way from the body. Car must have been going like a bat out of hell.
Tire trash. Probably gonna have the car by that.
So the driver managed to brake before the impact.
Oh, never mind. Is that all, or do we have anything
All yours,
else?
Detective.
Nothing else over there. Let's go look at the trash. Something here. Okay, so we got a bloodied knife. Possibly a murder, not a hit and run. Maybe he died
Knife covered in blood.
way before the car hit him.
Could be a steak knife. This is a hit and run case, Phelps. Anyone could have thrown away a kitchen knife.
That's what the guy wants you to think.
In any case, we'll want tech services to scrub the alleyway before they bag the knife.
Yeah. I mean, it could be that he was stabbed and that's why he was like limping towards the street, and then that's when he got hit to make it look like an accident. Could be. But they can't be that dumb to think that an autopsy wouldn't reveal what happened exactly.
Miss Perry,
Yes?
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski.
What do we have? Hit and run vehicle, wallet, insurance letter, report. Bloody knife. That might be useful actually. Anyway, let's get on with it. Eyewitness report.
Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
Okay. You should say the truth.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
Okay, so it's just a thought, but maybe somebody did knife him? Maybe? Let's see.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
I mean, we kind of saw what kind of car hit, so she is telling the truth.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first 3 letters, I'm afraid.
That's a lot.
3C8.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were 2 voices. A man and a woman. That's all.
Yeah, I think she's telling the truth? Or maybe she's withholding information? Let's go with doubt. That's because that's a lot of facial expressions. Let's go with doubt.
Why are you holding out
There
on
we
us,
go.
Miss Perry?
I'm sorry. I was hoping to tell my story to the newspapers. I'd like to get my picture in the paper. Trying to find work as an actress, and things look pretty difficult.
Cough it up, sister. We don't have all night.
People arguing? They were husband and wife. I could tell by what she was yelling. Intimate things. Very embarrassing for the man.
Thank you, Miss Perry.
Okay.
Your information has been very helpful. You can go now.
You really think so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
Certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
I'll take the bartender. You work the rest of the room.
We got a newspaper with that psychiatrist again. Shrink to the Stars promises mental breakthrough. Dr. Harlan J. Fontaine.
Courtney, come in. Have a seat.
Thanks, Doctor.
How are you finding working at the clinic?
It's, fine.
Are you sure?
Can I be honest with you, Doctor?
I would hope so, Courtney.
I was hoping that the therapy would be more beneficial.
Treatment can, unfortunately, be very long-term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney. In the past, these people were condemned to sanatoriums. If we can reveal the root of the problem, then we have a chance to help them.
And until then, they stay sedated?
Do I detect a hint of reproach, Courtney?
I was expecting more, Doctor. I'm sorry. I don't mean to criticize.
Part of being a physician, Courtney, is learning to be patient.
How is it possible to keep so many of them on their medications, Doctor? Many of their addictions are illegal.
Oh, many things in life are gray, Courtney. What may on the surface appear to be illegal is actually of benefit to society at large.
Okay, it's just a hunch, but I feel like this doctor is somehow related to Cole. I don't know, maybe we'll find out. Probably if we find all the newspapers. Anyway, let's talk to the bartender.
I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
How can I help, Detective?
Name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
Maybe a third person in that relationship? Maybe. Could be. Let's go hit and run incident.
What can you tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
He was lying. He's lying because there was an argument, so he probably knows something. But let's go with doubt.
So what was he doing outside? It's against licensing regulations to drink on the sidewalk.
Lester and Lorna were having a fight. The owner made him take it outside. It was pretty ugly.
Okay, so the owner is kind of related to them, some way.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
I think he's telling the truth about that.
Not one of your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No. He came here with his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
Okay. Argument overheard in
A
bar.
witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
I mean, he did agree that there was an argument. But it was pretty intense, so it was like husband and wife kind of stuff. So let's go with lie and go with that evidence.
You know what they were fighting about, Lance.
Oh, yeah.
Stop lying to me.
We know what the evidence
so now
is
you
then.
know what I know? You a mind reader now? I thought not.
Okay.
You want to accuse me of anything else now?
That didn't work.
Thanks for your help, Lynch. I'm gonna need you to sign a statement with the patrolman.
Sure, no problem.
You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day. And Lester was a fan of the love tap.
Okay. So that was a pretty common thing then. Let's go look into the kitchen and see if we can find any clues about that bloodied knife. Wait. Here's a telephone. Do what exactly?
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, Detective.
That's actually pretty
Only one possible
detailed.
make on that license.
Yeah.
Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
Thank you.
Imagine if that's the boss, the owner here.
Looks like we caught a break on this one.
We did, but let's go look into this place a bit more.
So this is why everybody comes to Ray's.
Poker. So there might be more shady stuff going on here. No, I guess not. Okay, let's go back. Can we go up here? No. Any names? Okay. Yeah, let's let's see what we have. Where can we go? Never mind, that's not the car. Which one's our car? Probably that one. Is it?
You're
Yeah.
behind the wheel.
Patterson residence. Elton Patterson. Let's go Patterson first. Lester. Okay, let's go see what they have to say. Any clues outside? Never mind.
Yes? Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
She looks like she knows everything. I have doubts about her.
Can you tell me what happened?
What's to tell? He got hit by a car and now he's dead.
You don't appear to be too
Cold.
upset about the fact.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick it out this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have someone here, and
I beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
The owner?
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car.
That's a lie.
It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
Let's go with nature of argument first.
You were arguing.
Because I feel like I know what I have to say.
We were always arguing. So what?
Lie.
Don't lie to me. Something was different this time.
You're clutching at straws.
Argument overheard.
You married?
No, come
the
on.
Arguments are never any different.
I was pretty confident with that. Anyway, let's go with hit and run incident.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
You hit him. Let's go with intuition again. Doubt.
You expect me to believe that, Lorna? It's all very convenient.
Gambling for Lester was like the needle for a hophead. He was yelling at me. He was yelling at the whole world. I kind of felt sorry for the driver. Poor guy had no chance.
We're leaving, Lorna, but this doesn't add up. We'll be keeping an eye on you.
I'm actually gonna look inside the rooms just before.
Probably nothing.
I'm gonna try to see if I can find anything. I don't care what they say, if they want me to leave or not. There's no one inside, just go in. Or well, there shouldn't be someone inside.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Shelton's residence.
Where exactly are we going? Lucky break getting a partial ID. These cases are usually dead in the water after 24 hours if no one comes forward.
Why don't they just stop?
You heard about fight or flight during the war?
Sure. Never back your enemy into a corner. That kind of stuff.
Right. Well, in a hit and run, the perp is already in flight. It's easier to keep going. Takes a degree of moral courage to stop and accept responsibility.
You're not as dumb as you make yourself.
$4:58 a.m. They're working hard. Don't really, yeah, so they waited 4 hours, okay. He's in a hurry to go out. That's the car.
That's the son of a bitch right there.
William Shelton?
Yes?
It doesn't look good, Shelton. You packing your bags and making a run for it? You
There's
know why
blood on
we're
the
here.
bag.
Yes. The accident.
We've got witnesses who can put this car at the scene, not to mention the physical damage. This is open and shut, Sheldon.
Here we have a car chase. Let's do it.
That coward thinks he can run from everything.
Oops. Okay. That didn't work.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
It feels like I'm right in the corner, but I'm not.
No wonder he killed someone, driving like this.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
Don't let that asshole get away.
Don't really know why that's not working, but let's keep on doing that. It's eventually gonna break the car. There we go.
All right, I give up.
That's it. Cuff him and we're done.
I don't
Put
think
your
it's
hands where I
that
can
easy.
see them. How does a vehicular manslaughter rap sound, Sheldon?
I hit him. I admit it. I just panicked, but it wasn't my fault.
What do you mean?
The guy jumped right out in front of me. He came out of nowhere. There's nothing I could do about it.
Why didn't you stop?
I've had accidents before.
That's it. We're done here. The DA is gonna love you.
They weren't all my fault. I'm a surveyor. I need my license for my job. There were people around. A woman and a man were standing right next to him. I thought they could get him to a hospital. I'm telling you, it's not my fault.
The guy is dead, Sheldon.
You can't be serious.
William Shelton, you're coming downtown. We need to talk about a manslaughter charge.
You think Mal is done with the autopsy? Better call it in and check, Phelps. Between the driver and the widow, I say we start dealing with the facts.
Okay. Yeah, I still have doubts with that knife, so I feel like it's not gonna be like a hit and run.
I read about him in the paper.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, yeah, as I was saying, I don't think it's just a hit and run. It's probably a murder. Using a knife, I mean.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Any messages?
Just one, Detective, from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Patterson autopsy.
Thanks.
Okay. Let's go check it out then.
Can you drive to this one?
Do we know where we're going?
Big.
Mortuary night entrance.
Olive oil comes from olives. Where's baby oil?
I knew he was gonna say that.
We can put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
The victim was dead before the car hit him. 2 puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax. Second puncture reached his heart.
You're kidding me.
Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife. Length of a bayonet.
We found a knife in the alleyway.
Where is it now? Was it bagged?
By Patrolman Kaplan.
Perfect. I'll get you a definite match.
Jesus, we got him. Murder 1. We were right there and they tried to stare us down. Now they'll both get the gas chamber. We have the knife, we have the coroner's report, and I bet we could roll Sabo as a witness. Let's bring her in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so finding that knife was actually a pretty big deal, because that is kind of like the turning point of this case. Bukowski. Okay, where do we have to go?
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
All right, where to?
We're probably gonna see them packing up and trying to leave. Empty the trash? No. Okay. Imagine them still being
Spoke with
together.
the coroner, Mrs. Patterson. He confirmed your husband's cause of death. We'd like you to come downtown and answer some questions.
It wasn't me. It was Leroy's idea. Leroy stabbed him. I had nothing to do with it.
Where is Leroy now?
He's in the bedroom.
You're very good, Lorna. Put the gun down, Leroy. If you do something stupid now, you don't stand a chance in front of the grand jury.
Nice of you to give me up, sweetheart. All that whispering in my ear, telling me how we had to get rid of him, how good it could be, all the money we could claim, all that planning, how to get him into the street, how to make it look like an accident.
For God's sake,
you had
Leroy,
all
shut
the
up!
bases covered, baby.
I had nothing to do
You
with it.
think I'm gonna fry for you,
He's a
Lorna?
crazy man. Shoot him. Shoot him, for God's sake!
It's too
Oh
late,
God.
Sabo.
Can I shoot him in the leg? Oh God.
Sabo, stop or I will shoot.
I think that was a good hit. He's still running. Come on. I thought I shot him on the leg.
Last chance to surrender, Sabo.
He still didn't slow down? Oh. Sabo, you don't want to do that.
You stay back. I'll ice this one. I don't care.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Can I shoot his gun?
Say
No way. I thought I shot the gun.
You look spooked, Phelps. I thought you'd been under fire before.
It never gets any easier, Bukowski.
Can't win them all. Oh well. I thought I shot him on his hand, but I guess not.
So, I give you a hit and run. You bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder. This is how a good detective operates, Phelps. You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work.
Hey, at least that didn't matter. We got the guy. We solved the case. And it doesn't really say anything in the report. Case notes. Another visit to Ray's, and you would have seen what Leroy was prepared to do to avoid jail. Okay. But anyway, with that, this case is over. And I'll see you guys in the next case. Till then, take care.